What up, fellas? Welcome back. This is by far my most favorite video I've edited down. So I hope y'all enjoy this, and as always, it's gonna be a banger. I'll catch you on the next one. See ya. Horror movies I could easily survive.
Horror movies are one of the most loved and hated forms of entertainment.
We got a part one and a part two like that.
Sense.
Let's go.
They're scary. They even scare me sometimes. But something we've all done while watching a horror movie, whether you love them or hate them, is think to ourselves, I think I could survive this. Matter of fact, I know I could survive this. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be spinning the block on more horror movies I could for surely survive. And as usual, I'll be giving you guys my strategy, my game plan, my thought process, and obviously, some of the ones that I can't.
Scream? Alright, Scream, easy to survive. That's all I'm gonna say. He's a regular ass dude. Even in the later ones when it was multiple people. Bro, just carry a gun with you. If you have a gun on you at all times, you're going to win. You're going to survive, bro. You'll be alright. Shoot this motherfucker. He's not scary.
First one up on the hit list is Ghostface from Scream. This dude is a pretty standard horror villain on the surface. A masked man with a knife, no superhuman abilities, and can be taken out the same way any other regular human can be taken out. A gun. Should be an easy one to deal with.
Exactly.
Whoa. Slow your roll. What makes Ghostface such a special and popular killer is one, the whole "what's your favorite scary movie" thing, and two, he doesn't work alone. Ghostface is two, sometimes even three people working together. That's usually the whole twist with his movies. Ghostface sometimes ends up being the love interest is parent, the love interest is dog. It could be anyone. You never know what this.
You see, here's the thing though, chat. If it was my girl, turns out that she's Ghostface, and she wants my ass dead. I don't care who you are. You could be my mom. You could be my dad. You could be my wife. You could be my girl. I don't know. I don't care. My brother, my sister. I don't care who you are. You are getting shot. Fuck you think this is? You think I'm going to go? If you're trying to kill me, obviously you never really loved me. If you're going to try to take me out, bitch, you're getting shot right in the face. No hesitation. Yo, I'm not worried about none of y'all. I don't care who you are. You're getting shot. GG's.
And that means we have multiple killers on the loose, ladies and gentlemen, making this situation at the very least a 2v1 against me. What am I gonna do? Well, I could go one route and say these guys usually target specific people, so as long as I'm not near Sidney Prescott, Melissa Barrera, or Jenna Ortega, I should be good, but that would be boring. So let's just say Ghostface decides to target me because I don't know, I accidentally ran over Ghost Dog's mama. What do I do then? And my answer to that might surprise you. They're literally human, minus him. Like, exactly. Yeah, it's a 2 or 3v1, but if you watch any of these movies, you know against these guys, that's more than winnable. Like I said a second ago, they're gun level, and it doesn't help that they don't often make the smart decision. They always start off intimidating, a killer you could actually be afraid of. But as we get closer and closer to the identity reveal, it's like they're losing brain cells. They let certain people live, they start becoming clumsier. This is exactly why I told you to stay off that galaxy gas. And the dumbest thing they do is that since it's a personal beef, they always do this huge dramatic reveal to torment the victim or whatever. That's right, Derek. It was us. It was us all along.
No hesitation at all. Then again, all you gotta do is stay strapped 24/7. Keep that motherfucker on you. As soon as you see Ghostface, as soon as you see him, doof! Yeah, shoot him, bro. No hesitation. I don't even give a fuck. I'm not trying to sit here and wait for the big reveal. I don't care who you are. You're getting shot. I'll figure out who you are when you're dead. Take the mask right off your ass.
Shut up. These dudes are just an aggressive scam likely call. I ain't sweating. Unless they pull a JJK and jump me, I'm winning.
Here we go. I was waiting for this one, guys. This would be the easiest horror series to survive. Pennywise, targets your biggest fears. So, don't be scared of anything. If there's nothing to be scared of, how is he gonna get you? And if you had to pick something, Pennywise, I'm afraid of bad bitches. Oh, no. Oh, please don't turn into a bad bitch. Please. Oh, my God, that would be so scary right now. And then we're lit. Pennywise ain't got nothing on me.
Pennywise, the Killer Demon Clown. Now, a lot of y'all probably know this guy, and y'all know, unlike Ghostface, Pennywise has powers. He has the ability to create illusions, shapeshift, regenerate, and much, much more. He pretty much got the reality stone. And all this stuff on paper makes Pennywise an extremely formidable and difficult to beat opponent. Like, after watching him...
I forgot about that shit. Hey, when he opens up his mouth big as shit, and you go like, you just go in a trance and just levitate. Yeah, that, if he does that to me, it's game over.
Lose at the end of part 1 and seeing him come back at the start of part 2, you would think this dude is unbeatable. But we were wrong.
Great acting, though. Great acting.
All these reality warping powers Pennywise has all rely on one thing.
Fear.
That's right. You gotta be scared of this dude for him to really do anything to you. So if you're not afraid of him, this dude is practically useless. I was never one to be afraid of clowns. Like, no joke, I've played Roblox games that scared me more. I just always thought they were too silly looking to be scared of them. And that's no diss as someone who scared them. Trust me, I got some strange things that scare me too. I'm just saying. Use a bit. Close I ever got to being scared of them was those 2016 clown sightings that were happening.
Hell no, I wasn't even scared of them then. I wished one of them would try me then. It's over. I was in like don't even say it. I was in like 8th grade, and that's when, 2016? No, I was definitely in like 6th or 7th grade. Fuck! Why did you say it, bro? But yeah, nah. During then, wasn't even terrified of them then. And then when I went to go see the first It movie, I was laughing the whole time. That's why I would easily survive the It series.
And even then, why I'm gonna be scared of a clown staring at me from a distance? What he gonna do, throw a freaking pie at me? So if you put me against a clown that relies on me being scared of him, that's easy pickings. I mean, bro, you can practically bully this dude to death. A few mean words and he's out for the count. I grew up playing Prime COD, Prime 2K, and Prime GTA. So if it means survival, just know, my slur bag run deep.
Candyman. That's another easy series to survive.
No, he does not use candy to kill people. I know, it would have been cool, I know. Candyman is this vengeful spirit with a hook for a hand that you can summon after saying his name 5 times in the mirror.
Easy way to survive this movie. Don't say his name 5 times in the mirror. I wouldn't even say his name once. But if I did somehow gain the balls to sit there in the mirror and say his name 5 times, simple strategy, carry a gun with you. He's easy.
He's sort of like Bloody Mary, but instead of his name being Mary, he's a black dude. So there's gonna be people scared of him, ghost or not. Now, what makes Candyman so scary is a combination of things. First of all, the hook for the hand. On top of that, he can teleport, control bees, control minds, has an insanely deep voice, and scariest of all, he dwells in the projects. Now, I don't know if everyone watching this has a full understanding of how bad projects could get, especially here in the East Coast, but I do. In my city, there's plenty of projects. Now, I'm not from the projects. I live by a project, but I ain't from there. But what I can tell you from years of living near and watching and studying these things is that the projects are absolutely horrible. Am I lying though? Am I lying? Like, it may sound like I'm being rude, but
nah, he's not lying. He's not lying. Yeah, low-key, come to think about it, actually, I forgot about the whole bee thing. Candyman might have it. I don't fuck with bees. I don't fuck with bees, and I don't fuck with wasps. Those little dickheads, they just be terrorizing people for absolutely no reason, just flying around, mean mugging a motherfucker, just staring at you and shit. Yo, I hate wasps with a passion, but yeah, bees got it too, bro. He can control bees too. Like, bees are passive, right? They won't go out of the way to sting you, but he can control them. Cooked. It's like some jackass shit. Put some like honey, or the tetherball. Yo, if y'all ever seen Jackass and they did the tetherball with the beehive, oh my god, that was insane. That's some shit Candyman would be doing to people.
People from the projects don't want to be from the projects. This is common knowledge. The conditions of those things are damn near inhospitable. Y'all like that word? Y'all like that word? And
inhospitable, great vernacular.
The projects in this movie are worse than the ones that I've been in. They only add to the horror. These projects look like they got people taking dumps in the stairwell, crackheads trying to make $1 in the elevator. The ones I've been in only got piss in the stairwells and a few crackheads. There's levels to this. So when you add this environment to his already insane array of abilities, especially the controlling bees thing, that's back.
Yeah,
this
that's
one
gross.
Seems rather
Yeah,
difficult,
no.
But
You've got it, bro.
I assure you, this one is easy. I'ma just do what I did when I was a kid and people told me to say his name. Nothing. I ain't saying the dude's name 5 times in a mirror. I might do 4 just to pump fake it, but why would I ever do 5? That's ridiculous. Who in their right mind hears an urban legend about summoning a man with a hook for a hand who comes after you and thinks, well, I should probably do that. You gotta be off your rocker. I'm not.
Yeah, I never did that as a kid. I never stood in the mirror and said Bloody Mary because I was too much of a, I was too scared to sit there and see actually what was going to happen. I'm not the type to fuck around and find out. So I didn't do that. I would never do it with Beetlejuice, and I would definitely never do it with this dude.
Saying the name. And I would love to do a scenario where I did summon him, but I just don't see myself surviving in that case. Cause it's not like you have to be from the projects for him to come after you. You could be in Cancun, but if you say this dude's name in the mirror 5 times, he's teleporting straight to you. You just got him a free vacation. I'm not messing with this dude, I'm sorry. He's just too dangerous. There was literally a scene in the movie where this little kid went to go use the bathroom, and this dude, I don't even want to say, this dude Candyman hibachi this little kid's Johnson. What was the reason? I'm good.
What? Yo, so Candyman's a little pedo too? Candyman, bro, you got some explaining to do. Actually, you know what? Matter of fact, perfect thing right here. In a jail, they gotta have a mirror somewhere. Say his name 5 times in that fucking jail. He can teleport to you, but he can't teleport out that motherfucker. I think that's how Candyman works. Not too sure, actually. Don't quote me. But I think that's how it works. Lock his ass up. What are we doing fucking with children, Candyman? And you're gonna cut little buddy's shit off? For what? For what reason did you do that for?
Candyman is easy if I don't summon him. If I do summon him, I'm cooked. Like, really, the only advantage you got against this dude is being a snow bunny. And I don't know if I could do that right now.
Long legs? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that long legs is a hard no. You will not survive. Alien, I would survive.
In this one, we follow a crew of scientists aboard a spaceship who, after going to an unfamiliar planet, are infiltrated by an alien. And this ain't your usual alien. This isn't your gardener or barber or DoorDash driver. It's not Marvin or Roger from American Dad. No, these things
he pulled
are
out
dark,
like aliens
scary,
of like
and contribute nothing to the economy. The
not
Xenomorph,
extraterrestrial.
standing at 7 to 8 feet tall, bloodthirsty, insanely intelligent, extremely durable, and it got a mouth in its mouth. This thing is the real deal. And
Shoot
I'm
it.
stuck on a spaceship with it, with no place to run, barely any places to hide, and again, in the middle of space. Looks
Shoot
like
it.
I'm in a bit of a pickle now, doesn't it? But I just watched Alien Romulus the other day, and I learned a lot about our alien buddies over here. So while it may look like I'm in a tough situation, don't worry, Joe. I got this. So from what we know about these xenomorphs is that they're nearly impossible to hurt. Things like regular guns and tools don't work on them at all. Something like a flamethrower could work for a little, but not enough to actually put the dude down. And while things like high caliber guns and explosives do work, I forgot to mention the xenomorphs are like Magic Johnson in certain aspects. And it ain't the height, I'll tell you that much. They have highly acidic blood, so if you pierce their skin in any way, their blood is gonna start leaking everywhere and melting everything. So just like magic, we should probably avoid making this thing spill blood. So what am I gonna do? I can't burn this thing.
Yo,
I can't
Magic Johnson just caught a stray for what reason?
shoot it because of the ship. I can't blow it up. What do I have planned?
Foolish.
It's obvious. The only way to defeat this thing is to go back to its roots. You see, while they are aliens, xenomorphs are still similar to us in one way. They have a weak baby form. Granted, it's a very messed up and dangerous looking baby, but it's still a weaker form. They start off as face huggers. These little crab spider things that hug your face, and in order to evolve into the big dangerous version of themselves that I'm currently stuck on a ship with, these face huggers must impregnate? What the? One of my crewmates. And right here, during this weird process, is where I strike. If you know me, you know I'm not one to gamble. I cut my losses. You could call me a quitter. So the second I see one of my crewmates getting his face hugged by one of these things and potentially jeopardizing the safety of everyone else on board, I don't know. That looks like a loss I'm gonna have to cut. I'm sorry, it's the truth. That's the only way to win in this scenario and make sure.
I like how every single movie we've seen so far, but like 2, I've said that I would survive. Hell no, I'm not surviving this shit. Look, I said shoot him. That don't work. That don't work. And I don't know about y'all, but how often are you carrying around a flamethrower? what might work too. It's not a possibility. And the things that do. The things that do work, high caliber guns, like a railgun, or a fucking missile launcher, or a 50 cal. Low key, a 50 cal gotta work. Put a hole in that motherfucker. That's gotta work.
Sure, no other lives are lost. I'ma look at my other crewmates and pull a, I don't think he's gonna make it, guys. We gonna have to put him down. And proceed to eject him and that ugly baby out the airlock. And I already know some of y'all about to say this method was inhumane. And you're right, it wasn't humane. What you gonna do about it?
Easy movie to survive. I've said that about every movie so far. This is a doll. This is a doll. Throw that little motherfucker out. How does he get back in? How does he get back in? Oh, you gonna climb through the window. Throw him out again. You think I'm scared about this little doll running at me with a knife? Oh, what if you're sleeping and he'll get you then? I won't sleep. I'll throw this motherfucker out somewhere. Yo, I'll put him in a trash bag. Put hella stones in there. Drop it to the bottom of the ocean. How is he getting out of there then? He's not. Chucky's easy. Chucky's easy pickings. I'm not gonna lose. I will survive this. No question, no doubt.
We know who it is. One of the most popular villains in horror. You see his face at every Hot Topic and Spencer's. The killer doll, Charlie, Chucky. If you've been watching me for a while, you might already know I don't rock with dolls. And it all started with him. This dude had a chokehold on me my entire childhood.
Dolls ain't shit.
Like, I cannot stress this enough to you guys. This dude was my biggest fear. Anytime I would see this dude, he would have me sound like Courage the Cowardly Dog trying to speak. It was bad. Like, back then, my top 3 was Chucky, Heights, and Presentations. That was an immovable top 3. And it was like this for years and years and years. Then one day I woke up and I realized this little is a doll, a 2-foot doll. I've literally been taller than him since I was like 3. Yet he had this insane grasp on my mind for so long, had me waking up from Tsukuyomi type nightmares. To answer the question, of course I'm whooping him. He's not Annabelle or Brahms or any other demon possessed doll. He's literally just a ginger killer baby who cracks jokes every now and then and knows voodoo.
But he holds a blick.
A kick, a punch, a slap.
He holds the gun with him.
This dude.
Never
Maybe
mind.
if I was 7 years old again, he would win because I was a huge, that thing girls keep me between their legs. But now, if I can't beat this little dude, tell my mama to disown me. I'm serious. Honestly, I'm so convinced I'm winning this. They could bring the whole army of Chuckies from the show, add Tiffany, and matter of fact, throw in one of them crackheads from the projects too. At least that'll give them some sort of win con. As you guys can see though, a whole year later and these horror villains are still not hanging with me. Except him though.
Oh yeah.
He got it. Comment down below any of the ones
GG's. Terrifiers got it for sure.
you guys think I was wrong or right about.